Crown, that's a jam.
So today's video is going to be about why I have chosen to leave the UK. Yeah, my goal destination is, as you all know, is Barbados. And I've come to that conclusion for many different reasons. I was diagnosed with lupus must be about 20 years now. Lupus is an autoimmune illness, which means that for me, because it affects people differently, but for me it affects my joints. I feel better in a warmer climate. The UK winters, it's been getting more and more difficult as I get older to cope with the cold weather. So that's my first reason. My second reason for wanting to leave the UK is really, quite simply, I just love the culture and the lifestyle of the Caribbean. Yeah.
What we do, the motivation and inspiration, you do the perspiration.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of perspiration this morning. I'm telling you, with them weights. Those are the weights. I love that. Right, so I've got the blackened catch of the day. This looks really good. I've been to lots of different countries, and I felt that it's given me a really good insight into the kind of place that I want to spend more of my time. And I just think the Caribbean, and in particular Barbados, has a really good combination, has the beaches. So just imagine this is where you can come and swim, enjoy the beach, look at the sand.
Alright.
Thank you. It has small communities, very friendly people. It has a mixture of expats as well as locals, as well as tourists. So all round it's a really great vibe, and so for me that's what makes it such a special place to be. I can't forget the music.
I know that never let us down. Oh no, oh no.
I just feel really safe when I go to Barbados. Right now, here in the UK, with energy bills in particular, which are very important when you live in a country where for 3/4 of the year it can be very cold, if not extremely cold. Therefore your bills, your energy bills in particular, is something you really have to consider. Now Barbados does have its expenses, I know that, but when you weigh up the cost of what I would be paying to stay in the UK over the winter period now, it's going to be extortionate just to have the heating on, just to pay for internet, water, all your bills. So actually for me it's going to be the best thing for me to make that decision to use the money that I would have been spending on bills to basically live where I want to be in a warmer climate. The situation in England is, I think, quite worrying. But yeah, they're the reasons, my third reason. My fourth reason is I've actually have family who have gone through the same process. They decided to retire and they moved out to Barbados. And so for me, it means that actually I have people who I can stay with. And that's the reasons why I feel that this channel will be really useful, because I've got experience of people who've been out here for the past 6-7 years and who've taken that bold step as well to move and actually done it with less, I would say, with less trepidation than I have, and are doing really well. And there have been so many benefits to them, their health, positivity about life, and they look and feel amazing. So yeah, so I'll be able to introduce you to and talk from the experiences of people who've been out here and see how it is, and who are living not as tourists but are living here now as citizens. It's important for me to be able to meet like-minded people. Going to Barbados will enable me to meet not just expats but also meet and build strong relationships with locals. And I've been doing that each time I've been, and it's absolutely wonderful. There is actually water underneath us, would you believe? Very overgrown. The sixth reason is, quite frankly, the weather. I think most people would agree with me on that. But yeah, the weather, it's just too unpredictable. Now the rain is gone and the sun's come out. Typical British weather. You don't know what it's going to be like. But I'm glad to see a bit of sun. Just got caught in a whole load of rain. I mean, it's wonderful when we get days like this. Absolutely beautiful, and the summer can be beautiful, but I find with Barbados, and I suppose there's a lot of countries like it where the weather is very predictable. It's warm weather. That's the kind of weather I like. I like to see blue sky. I like to see sunsets. I love the sea, and I like to go into the warm sea, not the cold sea. So yeah. So for me, it is really, really important in terms of how I feel. It helps my health. As someone who likes to be outdoors, likes to be active, yeah, Barbados is a great place to come to. If you have any other reasons, please put them in the comments section. It'd be really great to hear your reasons as well. Barbados. Another beautiful day in Barbados, and today we are at the Radisson at the other end of the island, and we are here to have our Sunday lunch. So we're meeting up with family. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.
Oh my God! You're gonna blow it in a minute! What? You blew it out!